Well, good Saturday morning to you. It's Dan. I want to welcome y'all to my home, The Sticks. Gracious Almighty, I hope everybody's having a good start to the weekend. But old Dan is just tickled pink now. I'm here to tell you, I've been working on a few things. So y'all stick around and yeah, let me show you what I've been doing. All right, let's go. Here is the 16-foot raised bed, well, the other half of it. And I brought out our international pickling cucumbers and I spaced them out. I had four plants. So I just kind of spaced them out evenly. And if you notice, I'm put a little furrow down the middle, going all the way down. Okay, Dan, what you finna do? Well, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and plant out pickles. Sure enough, I ain't planting pickles, so I'm planting cucumbers and pole beans together and just see what they do. Talked to a few people and they was like, yeah, that should work real good. May blend in maybe some radishes and stuff like that. We're gonna see what happens. That's what I'm working on today. Also gonna try to get some maters in the ground. Yeah, one thing at a time. Oh, before I forget, in the Purple Hull pea bed, notice now that all of these peas, the soil is sitting level with all of the peas. What I done did was, remember I went ahead and planted these guys in a furrow and I planted them shallow. And I told you that I was gonna pull the soil up to the plants once they got big enough. Well, that's what I did. I just pulled the soil up to the plants. You may not notice in the camera, but down the middle here, the middle of that row just looked lonely. I was like, that's wasted space. So you know what I did? I planted out some top pick Purple Hull peas down the middle, just to see what they do. I don't know, we're just gonna have peas galore. So let's get down to doing this. And what I'm thinking is, I'll probably take y'all along with me the whole day. I'll just do little short clips here and there, just show you what I'm doing over here. And we'll rock and roll like that. All right, I think last year I planted the cucumbers kind of out away from this trellis here. I think I'm gonna plant them just a little bit closer, like kind of underneath the trellis. So as they grow up, they're not gonna have a hard time getting onto this trellis. I won't have to train them as much. So let's get Mr. Cucumber in the ground here. Now what I'm doing also is, I told you I was gonna plant out some pole beans. I'm a real big fan of pole beans, especially Kentucky Wonders. These are a rust resistant variety, so I'm gonna plant these right along in this furrow, along with the cucumbers. Let me get these cucumbers in and we'll work on the beans next. All right, y'all, we got the cucumbers in the ground. Let's work on these guys right here. Let's see if we can get these bad boys in the ground. I'm thinking every 2 inches or so. I love some Kentucky Wonder pole beans. I just like pole beans, period. 2 left. Yeah. That worked out really good. One thing I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna lightly cover these guys up. So we got our cucumbers and our Kentucky Wonder pole beans in the ground. That's what it's looking like. Not much to look at right now, but only thing I'm gonna do now is water these guys in. Oh yeah. Okie dokie, y'all. I'm over here at the other raised beds. Had a failure. Had a Malabar that didn't make it. He was right there. Here's his partner over there. He's looking okay, I reckon, but had one that didn't make it. Don't know why. I think it's a good soil mixture. I don't know. Okay, over here where I normally plant my maters at, if you notice, I got a whole bunch of what I believe to be marigolds. I hope they're marigolds, because if they ain't, I just planted a whole bunch of weeds all up in my garden. I'm trying to get these marigolds out and save them. I don't want to waste them or anything like that. So all I'm doing is just basically just grabbing a little bit of earth and pulling them out like that and transplanting them throughout the garden. I'll be working on that today. And as soon as I get this bed amended up, I'll bring you back and I think I'm gonna plant out my Creole maters today. Got this bed cut under real good. I had to battle some ants, but I'm not going to amend this bed too hard. I'm just going to throw in black cow, about a half a bag, and I'm also going to throw in some of that vegetable and flower soil. What I'm also going to do is I'm just going to add into this bed just a little bit of 5/8-21, not much. I'm just going to work it in. I'm going to get you off of this big tripod. I'm going to show you a few things that I'm going to do differently in this this maida bed. Last year, I want to say I had 11 maida plants in this bed. This year, I'm only going to put 6, maybe 7, just to give them room so they could, they're not all bunched in. But give me a second, I'm going to get you off this tripod and I'm going to show you some other stuff. Here are my Creole maidas. Now, in years past, I've always used this stuff right here, calcium nitrate, 15.500. I've always used it with real good success. The only thing that I did differently in the past years was I actually waited for the maidas to get up a little bit, and I'd move out about 1 inch away from the main stem, and I'd take a spoon, I just dig out a little hole, and I put a teaspoon of calcium nitrate right next to the plant. What I'm going to do differently this year is I'm actually, when I dig the hole for the maida plants, I'm actually going to take this calcium nitrate and I'm going to put it in the hole, set the plant on top of the calcium nitrate, and see how it goes from there. A little bit of this stuff goes a long way. I've always had success using just an old teaspoon, and I'm just going to go with what I know. So let's get to planting these maidas out. Take me a teaspoonful of this calcium nitrate and put it right there in the hole. Just going to set our maida plant in the hole on top of the calcium nitrate. Cover her up real good. Now, there ain't nothing wrong with planting these maidas deep. Now, you can go to I normally go to the first set of leaves. See all those little bitty hairs that are on those stems? You plant that in the ground, that turns into roots. So let me get these maidas in the ground and I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. All right, you and y'all, let me show you what I done did. Got all the maidas planted in. Planted out a bunch of marigolds too, because I like to have marigolds mixed in with my maidas. 3 rows of Creole tomatoes, and this one big one right here is an early girl. So I have 7 maida plants in this maida bed. And again, there's my trellis system. So once these guys get up a little bit, I'll start hanging line and getting them clipped to the string so they can grow up straight. Sure enough, done got after today, got a lot more to do. Saved a bunch of those marigolds, just put them in these little things that I had with a little bit of pot and soil, just trying to save them. Is it anal? Yep. But you know, why waste a marigold, a flower, when you don't have to? If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, they help. If you haven't subscribed to the Homeless Chicks channel, Lord of mercy, y'all need to come on over and give me a look, because I'm always doing stuff, really. With that being said, you know it's coming. Oh, Dan's definitely gonna say it. Don't let nobody dull your shine. I mean, nobody. You sure enough get your shine on, because I guarantee you it's that important. And we will see you and y'all in the next video.